So obviously we spoke about 5-star tracks coming to the store eventually. And then a few weeks ago said he was coming to the store $50, which equates to about £45 roughly. And so he's finally here. So we've got the 3 5-star tracks bundles. You've got the normal 5-star tracks bundle there. You've got the 5-star tracks bundle there with 500,000 spark and a captain rank as well. And then we've got the 5-star tracks with 2 million spark and a major troop rank upgrade as well. So some decent bundles. But the big question is, should you buy it? And even I've debated this. Even I've sat there thinking, should I buy this? Should I buy 5-star tracks? Will you use 5-star tracks? Will I use 5-star tracks? Yeah, maybe, probably. Do I use the 4-star? No. Should I use the 4-star? Maybe. And this is why I've not bought it yet, because the way I sort of see it is that they did say that the 5-star tracks will come to the store and it'll be available soon after. The keyword there is soon. Now, this was 2 months or so. I'd be like, listen, don't buy it, guys. Don't bother. Use the 4-star. Wait for the 5-star to come in the batches. But they've now said it'll probably be next year, which is a long time. But I have been using Overload, but I find it hard to get him in position all the time. Whereas tracks you can cast wherever you want. But I think the big question that you need to ask yourself is, do you use the 4-star? I don't think there is a big change, a big difference between the 5-star and 4-star. If we look at the 5-star and 4-star in the game, we've got the 5-star version there. So 70% damage reduction, which is obviously a big of a change, for 21 seconds. And we look at the 4-star, and it's 6% reduction for 21 seconds. With a 15% attack and movement speed, same for the 5-star. So you're getting 10% damage reduction shield. It's not a lot. And then we've got 24.5k and 800 DPS there or thereabouts. And then we've got 917 and 29k in health. So it's 4.5k health, which is not loads. 4.5k, it's a bit. It's alright, it's a good jump. And then you've got obviously about 120 DPS. So it's alright. I mean, I know a lot of top players that use the 4-star are waiting for this 5-star and thinking the 5-star will sort of fit in better just for aesthetics because you don't want a 4-star in your team. And I get that some people will be like, well, that's just crazy. But a lot of top players sort of work that way, that they won't touch a 4-star bot. But for me, there's not much difference between the 4 and 5-star. The 4-star does a great job already. So I'm not in any mad rush to go and get the 5-star version. So, although I think that it's a good deal, I thought it'd be a lot dearer than this. I think for $45 we'll get a lot of takers, believe it or not. I know a few people in my alliance that have bought it already. But I just don't think there's a big enough change to really warrant going spending $45 on a bot that's almost the same as the 4-star version that I've already got leveled. People forget, obviously, the money you've got to put into it to level them as well. It's probably talking $40, $50 to level them up to, max rank. That's before the Ruin nerf, so it might cost even more than that. And then the Spark investment and everything else. Is it really worth it? I don't think so. But you've also got to think that we're talking about balance changes as well. And for me, there's nothing worse than maybe doing this and then them being changes to tracks at a later date. With the 5-star coming out, I think his usage rates will go up. I already think he is OP. That was my opinion before this patch came out. Me and Dale were talking about bots, and I said that Track's initial cost at 2 is crazy for 2 ability points. There's no bot in the game, I think, that starts with 2 ability points. And Track's to add 70% protection in an area for 2 ability points is super, super cheap. Granted, the extra uses, then it gets expensive, rightly so. But for me, I would rather have a higher initial cost with a slightly less a repeat cost. I think 4 plus 4 is probably accurate for Tracks. Some people would be a bit annoyed with that. I get it. But, it is quite OP. But the last thing I want to see is that people are going to literally just buy this bot. They've not just spent on this bot by playing events and getting 5-star shards and going chasing a bot in a batch. That's hard enough. But actually just going buying a bot outright for them to see it maybe nerfed down the line, I'm not too sure that's the best idea. I don't like that. And I think that they should have made some changes to Tracks previously. I think it should have changed its cost beforehand and then brought in a bundle so everyone knows. Now, I'm not sat here saying that this batch, this bot is going to get nerfed. I'm not sat here saying that. I don't know. I honestly don't. I just know that if it was me, I would have changed its cost. That's what I would have done previously. Now, who knows? But you have to sort of accept that now with the way they are running it. And it's going to be interesting to see if that happens and what people's reaction is. So let me know what you think. Have you bought 5-star tracks? Do you think it's a good addition? Is it a good idea to put them in the store? And do you think it's going to get nerfed down the line? Let me know.